What's up, guys? Iceman here. So, I don't think I'm gonna have any coffee today. It fucking sucks. But I'm gonna try to resist. So we'll see how that goes. As many of you know, it does turn me into a dick. And I ain't looking to be so much of a dick today, okay? But here's Drolak, one of my patrons. He's been a patron of mine for at least a few months now. So, thank you for your support, sir. He has this Amazon, okay? She's Lovely 87. He claims she does pretty fucking alright. You see, because many would argue that BOWAZONS got the shaft up the ass in ProjectD2 in that their multi-shot range is lessened and faith has been nerfed, and there are a few other things like fortitude, as you can see, only gives 200% enhanced damage now. So yeah, many are bitching about that. Well, but yeah, it makes other builds more viable, obviously, and there's other gear options. So I'll show you his gear real quick. All right, here's the fortitude, and as you might notice, it no longer gives chilling armor. All right, he has an Andy's Visage. Has that shit been nerfed? I don't really know. It doesn't look like it has been, actually. And he perhaps is too much of a pussy to slam it? I don't know. So he has a jewel in there. And then he has this wind force. Check this out. Shale, FF. So it pierces their physical resistance. Or not their physical resistance. It pierces their defense. Don't risk going on ahead. Yeah, that's smart. Okay, and it also, wind force, I believe the damage has been enhanced. As you can see now, it now ranges from 250 to 325, as opposed to the original 250, I believe, was just standard for them. So it can be anything but that and more. Or it can be that and better, you know what I'm saying? And it also casts Twister on striking, and Twister in ProjectD2 shoots a lot faster. I think it has a little bit more AoE and things like that, and it can stun, so it's very nice. But yeah, he put 2 Shales and 2 Eths in here to pierce their defense, which is a very nice attribute for Wind Force. These have been nerfed as well. As you can see, Laying of Hands no longer gives the straight up, what was it? 250? 300? 350? I can't fucking remember what it was in LOD. But in Path of Diablo, they nerfed him some, and then now in ProjectD2, they nerfed him even more. Now it gives a total of 100 to 150 damage to demons, and they even fucked it up the ass when it comes to the fire res, because now it doesn't give a straight up 50. I didn't know that they did that. So here's what we have. He found himself a cute little Nature's Peace ring. This belt is hog. This is hog as fuck. Yeah, very impressive right there. In fact, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. So yeah, this belt though, it now gives 20 IES and not just 10. Looks like the Life Leech has been nerfed a little bit, but now it gives 10% Deadly Strike. So 2 new attributes. It now gives an additional 10 IES, and it gives Deadly Strike. So that's quite hog, that Nos Coil. Ravenfrost, I don't think has been tampered with. He just has a plain one. Interesting. He's using some rare style point boots. Wow. Yeah, if that's risky to slam those, but I wonder if he would do it. And he's wearing High Lords, which has been nerfed as well, in that the Deadly Strike has been nerfed. See, at my level, see, I'm 85. This would usually be giving like probably a little over 30 Deadly Strike. Oh, nice. And there are no rare arrows in PD2. So, what we fix in to do is we fix in to run the Chaos. Here's my Druid real quick. I know you dogs have been seeing him a lot lately. There's some very shitty gear that he has. So we're going to make it a Chaos. We'll be right back. Alright, so I just tell it to Chaos Sanctuary. Yeah, Faith has been fucked. Let me show you guys. So check this out. This is level 20 now, and I still can put more points into it, and currently it's 2.5 seconds cooldown, and it's 0.2 seconds, I believe. Every level I put into it, every point I put into it. So he also has Faith Bow on Switch. And Faith Bow has been fucked up the ass as well. All right, let me show you guys this. The enhanced damage has been nerfed. It used to give, what was it, like 330%? What was that at? Was it 330? I think that's what it was, man. It's fucking crazy. Nerfed the shit out of it. Or is it 230? No, I think it was 330, man. All right, and the whole reanimate thing has been nerfed as well. See, it used to have a 10% chance of reanimate as returned, and now it's only 4%. Okay. Damage and reanimate has been nerfed. Oh, and skills. Look at this. It doesn't give skills anymore either. See that? So there are three pretty big nerfs to this shit. So let me know what you dogs think about that in the comments below. But of course, Drolak, he says this bitch can still run okay, all right? So check this out. Now this is just chaos, of course, so 2 players now. And look at the range of multi-shot. That's really been fucked with as well, okay? It ends. See the arrows? They end like right here. You see how short that is? In LOD, that shit would go like 2 or 3 screens. It was crazy. It was cray-cray. But that ain't the case no mo, no mo. And to be honest with you guys, I ain't really fixing to make a boson. I'm kind of fixing to make a JavaZon. With all these nerfs up the ass, even though Drolak says that she do okay. It just hurts my feelings a little bit, man, that my women is going to... she's going to be limited, you know, they really are holding down the women in this scenario, all right? And the range nerf of arrows. Yeah, that fucking sucks. I'm probably going to make a job of women. Because I have found Titan's Revenge. I have found Valkyrie Wing, a shitty one. Well, 1 skills one, and shitty MPK on it, but I found one. All right. So I'll be using that. I actually found a Java GC as well. And I found some decent items for that women. I even found Venom Grip, which now at max they give negative 15% to enemy poison res. Ooh, look at this. Is she gonna take that? Hell yeah, I got it. I missed that fucking jaw last time too. I could kick myself in the dick over that. Really, I told you guys about that, right? 2 videos back, man. I was running with one of my new dogs. I should have known better. I should have known he ain't going to be loyal. You know, I should have known, even though we say finders keepers, you know, it's kind of, I mean, sometimes folks, they just, you know, they'll give Iceman an extra second, you know, just a little bit of fucking grace. But there was no fucking mercy on this Ice Boy. And this Dane motherfucker, he grabbed that shit when that jaw dropped. That was so fucked up. Honestly, I almost ain't want to be friends no more. But, I mean, I told him, you know, I'm over it, whatever, just JK, laugh out loud, you know, and we can run more and this and that. But, I mean, I ain't forgetting that shit. So, I'm going to be on the ball. And like I told you guys in that video, and it's true, I think in a subconscious sort of manner, I was hesitant to grab that jaw rune because I didn't want to be a greedy little bitch. And I also know it was his game, but granted, it was my idea to run Val, you know. So I think there was an internal battle going on there in Ice Boy's skull when that jaw hit the ground. I couldn't fucking believe it was a jaw. But as you guys see, how good is jaw? You see that faith bow? I mean, in my opinion, yeah, it got the shaft big time. All right, so from what some say, Burr, as of right now, in the ladder, in PD2, I've heard claims made that Burr is more valuable in the trade market than a jaw rune. So that makes Ice Boy feel just a little better. Oh, Goblin Toe. Oh, he goes to get it? Look at my minions beat the shit out of him. See that? So he uses Goblin Toe for some of the crushing blow. I'm gonna get that belt. Got some shit to sell. That's a very poor defense Dusk Shroud. It's important to Identify these javelins, all right? You guys make sure to do that. In my last video, my slam video, you guys saw I actually slammed a pair of these and there were 6 skills that Buzzer found. But it was a CNC. Superior Phase Blade. Last Wish might be somewhat viable in a PD2. I don't know if they tampered with that much, but of course it's so darn expensive that, you know, I think they figured it's one of those things that maybe it's just a crowning achievement award to attain. So, you know, I don't think they messed with Last Wish much at all, but they might have. I know that Life Tap, I believe, has been nerfed, but then again, maybe Last Wish no longer taps Life Tap, no longer casts it. So yeah, we might try Val for just a minute here. All right, we'll see how, oh, he's making some grounds. So with this Druid, you guys should look this up, all right? It's called Spirit Keeper. I know you guys are probably familiar with it. And they changed it some in PD2, where now it gives an additional +2 to a random skill. So you could find one that gives +2 to Twister, and that would be Toad, or +2 to Grizzly if you're a summon dodo, or +2 to Hurricane if you're just a dumbass who thinks Hurricane is more viable than having +2 to Twister or Tornado. You know what I mean? But I don't have much experience with the Druid, so I shouldn't say that necessarily. But I believe in general, folks like the NATO or Twister, because Twister has been amped up in PD2. So you dogs got to keep that in mind. I'm kind of thinking the Twister gear might be more valuable than the NATO gear at this point. They cast faster. They cover more area. They have good AOE. And their damage has been buffed. I can't kill these physical ones. See that? So I'm avoiding them. Oh, he probably can't either. Well, he can't kill him very effectively anyway. I gotta get my ass out of here. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. This is tough, yeah. When you're dealing with these MFers, okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell if I have 2 Grizzlies. Okay, I have 2 Grizzlies, I see them. Yeah, I wish that there was a little tip there by the Grizzly name, like there are the Ravens, and all your other summons for that matter. Except for probably the Vines, but anything that you can get more than one of. That would be really helpful, because let me know if you guys are with me on that. It's just, sometimes you don't know if you have 2 Grizzlies, because they always overlap one another. Alright, here we go. My Wolves are surviving, okay. And I have 1 summon GC now. Check out my skills. See that? So my summons are 30. I have 1 summon GC. My helm could be improved. I'm gonna get these guys. That little Nature's Peace helps. See that? Tops off my lightning res max. Bumps up the max a little bit. But there's some improvements I can make with this gear. For one, I need to slam my altars, but I didn't want to do that until I find a duplicate of it. Yeah, I wonder if he has it. You could also slam the weapon and potentially get 1 to all skills. And some cast rate stuff, I think, as well. See? I need to find one that gives 2 to droid skills and 2 to summoning skills, and then slam that for 1 to all skills. Or just slam it for something else, and it'll already be better than this one. And I need to find another altars. I guess it doesn't matter what skills roll on it, because I'm not utilizing either of those. But I need to slam it, you know. I'll find an additional one, and I'll slam this one. See, I'm wasting those minions. And we'll probably make a map video, all right, in the near future. He wants to do a T3 map, so we'll see when he gets a T3 map. Oh, okay, yeah. They bumped up the Dave's HP, all right. They bump up Dave's HP when there's more of you dogs playing in one game. So the players 8 thing, the players 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's all they scale, I think, more in PD2 than regular LOD, or Path of Diablo for that matter. And apparently he's noticing it, but... Yeah, I mean, yeah, some pretty damn nice gear, but as you can see, doesn't have much of a problem clearing Chaos or Bal. Let's see how he deals with these minions. What's he using right now? He's using Faith right now. You guys could probably take notice if you look closely at him. You could tell. See, that I think is the Faith bow, because that's the Grand Matron bow. Okay, you switched to Faith on the last wave. Oh yeah, because those guys have some hog defense. Now Bal for this guy is actually kind of a bitch, because Bal has such a high resistance to a physical. Like you guys saw how they were wasting Diablo. Fortunately, he's doing a good job at killing them. I wonder if he has gores. Goblin toe on. Yeah, I wonder if he has Goblin toe on. He does. Let me know in the comments. For bows, for ranged, like a bow or a crossbow or javelin for that matter, does Crushing Blow... Look at this. The guided arrow pierces. You see that? I think they pierce 2 times, maybe? I'll ask him. Does Crushing Blow have the same effect as it does for melee weapons as it does for bows? Let me know in the comments below. I thought it might have a different, like a nerfed effect for ranged, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so there you have it. That's where he was using his bows. Not sure how many. 3 to 5 times. Yeah, so guided arrow, just like the old days, man, it pierces. Probably a few times. So that's kind of cool. So in that regard, you know, the Bowazon has been, you know, a little present for the Bowazon in PD2, that her guided arrow can pierce a little bit. But yeah, if you guys will, I appreciate you guys watching the video. And if you will, become a patron if you want. Drolak is one of my patrons, so thank you, sir, for supporting me as you have. I actually attained another patron this morning, so I'll be announcing him shortly. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys supporting me as you do. Links in the description. More videos to come. Peace be with you.